Good evening, welcome back. Frugal Outdoors and myself, Dylan, and Nobby, and Will, and Ross, and Martin, and Nobby's son is there as well. So we're out tonight, and I did say the next time I come out, I am going to massively target a hound. So that's exactly what we're doing, and we come to possibly one of the best places on the island to try and get one. It's pretty windy, so I do apologise. When I get the other camera out, it should be better because it's got the dead cat thing. We're at Gurnard, so hopefully I've got a ton of crab and I've got a bit of squid. I'm hoping to try and pull a bream out early doors. It's just gone 6. High tide, this is a high tide down mark, so we're fishing the tide all the way out till about 11 o'clock ish. Yeah, let's see how we got on. There's a bit of weed, I can see some little rafts of weed floating around, so we might get weeded out. It's pretty windy, it's supposed to be dropping, but let's get our gear set up and get fishing. Right, let's go through this as quickly as we can. Both Tronics Pro competition match rods, a GT and an ST. I am chucking a bream rig out on this one very quickly. 25 pounds straight through on my Shimano 14,000s Speedmasters. 6 ounce grippers on both, and that is a monster of a bait right there. That's a whole peeler spider crab. Try and get some scent in the water, try and get that hound that I've been trying to get, and like I say, that's just my little 2-hook flapper with some squid. But let's get this out. Right, well, we're out. Forgot to push record, so I'll film another cast. It didn't go very well, but they're both out there. They're only about 60, maybe 70 yards out. Yeah, we'll just see. Boys have already had a cast each. It's the first time I've chucked them out, and there's definitely some weed in the water. I'm watching Ross take a load off, but I'm hoping that when the tides stop a little bit, definitely visibly there's less than there was when we got here, but only time will tell, so we'll see how we go on. I'm buzzing, I really want to get a fish. Like I say, target, bream, hounds and bass really. We've all got crab, we've all got squid, that's pretty much all we've got. Might get the odd dogfish show up, but to be honest, I'm happy to catch anything, as always, but it would be nice to get a target. Right hand rod. It's gone slack. Catch up with that. On, baby! Yeah, come on, right. Yeah, he's going down over the other one. Thank you. What I say?
Hey, no, £3 for, not £3 or £4. I reckon it's £3 for.
There we go, man. First hound of the year. Absolutely stoked. It's only a little one. Nobby reckons 2.5 pound, but I'm going with about 4, but we're gonna weigh it to find out. But stoked. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I've literally just cast that out as well. Stunner. Look at that. Go on, buddy. Look at the eyes on it. Beautiful. Wicked, man. How does it go, Nobs? Hang on.
Like that. That's it. Left hand down a bit.
Left hand down.
Yeah. Look at that. Look, there he is.
There we go.
£3, 4 ounces.
I don't care if it's a pound, I'll win it. I told you, mate, they're in your spin.
Oh, I see what you're doing now.
You said you made like yours about 60, so I thought I'll give it an extra 5, I won't thank you.
Yeah. Just
Ah, super happy, man. I'd say it's £3.7 it was. So in the grand scheme of things, for a hound it's not very big, but I will definitely take that. It's my first fish, it's still massively daylight. We've still got like 2 hours of light, so it'd be nice to get a couple more. It'd be nice to be able to get the breeze. The weed seems to ease off as well. The tide stopped running quite so hard, so I sort of cast to the right, expecting it to swing round, and it hasn't swung round. So I've basically just poached a fish from Nobby because I'm right in front of him. So I chucked it straight back there again. But yeah, I've got this one in real close, but I'm going to change that up. I'm going to de-weed the two-at flapper again, and I think I'm going to chuck it back out. But yeah, forgot to take a picture as well. I'm in a species hunt, and this is my first smooth hound, and I forgot to take a picture with my card. So hopefully I'll get another one. There's an absolute ton of birds working just over here. Don't know if you can even see them. Really not very far away. No. But there's a lot. There's a lot of birds working just out of reach. I have got some feathers. Ross has already got his on. But they look like they're working their way right in front, so might pull in that rod, I don't know. I'll see if they move closer in front, and maybe I'll give it a go. It'd be lovely to take some mackerel home. Yeah, so we've all had a little whack at those, what we thought were mackerel, but we've all been getting in it, and no one's had not a sniff. So the conclusion we've come to is that they're school bass. But this still doesn't stand to reason. They're obviously attacking smaller fish, and we weren't getting them. So, well, if they were pushing them right up, and hence all the birds working, but they moved all the way across in front of us. So I've got crab bait out on one, and I've chucked that the two-at flapper out, but no interest in the two-at flapper whatsoever. But basically I've got half a peeler crab, and then I've opened up a squid and wrapped it around the cut half of the crab, bound it. I'll show you, it's easier than it, I'll show you. There we go. So that's half the spider crab, and then I've, like I say, I've wrapped the squid all the way around the opening, so like where all the juice and all the goo and the guts and the orange paste. Hopefully the squid will hold some of it in, so it will release scent, but slowly. I don't know. The last one I had was that smooth hound was literally, I'd cast it out, and then about 3 minutes later I had a bite. So far, I'm the only one that's had one. There's 5 of us and 9 rods. Well, we've been fishing for about 3 hours. Probably not quite, to be honest, by the time we got down here and got set up. It's just gone 9 o'clock. So the sun has dropped, the birds have settled again right in front of us. But I'm not going to bother keep whacking. I haven't got any 3 or 4 ounce plain leads, so I was using a 5 ounce gripper without the wires. And keep whacking that out every time and reeling it in. It's quite hard work, to be honest. So I'm feeling a bit lazy, so I'm sat down. No other fish. Literally that one hound between all of us so far. Looks like I've got maybe a bite on my left hand rod, but it's also highly probable that it's weed. The weed is massively eased off now. Tide's dropped out, wind's dropped, it's chilled right out. It's really easy fishing. And we're all whacking out loads of crab. And they're just not there. Now hopefully, maybe like when it gets dark, maybe we'll have a little flurry of some fish. But at the moment, not a whole bunch to report really. Yeah, slow. Surprisingly slow. There we go. We'll keep chucking them out, see what happens. Right, just did that bit finally. Will's just had one as well. Or a better one as well, I'd say, 5-6 pound. Bit of a better one, isn't it? Yeah, nice. Hopefully they'll come on. There'll be a load of them come through, and the rods will all be going like that. Well, that's definitely promising, isn't it? Seeing a couple of, well, one more fish come out at least. I think he said £8.6 in the end. Nice fish. Yeah, everyone's sort of freshening their baits up, obviously, because a decent fish come out now. So, with any luck, there'll be a few more come through. I mean, I've only just cast one of mine out, so I might change the one on the left-hand side. But basically, I'm just fishing pulleys now. That's it. 2 pulleys, big crab baits, crab and squid, crab on its own. Yeah, and hope that we can pull one out a little bit better than the 3.7. But it's still a fish. Considering there's 5 of us, we've only had 2 between us. It's not exactly littered with them out there.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, he's such a joker, isn't he? He's such a joker. Right, I'm going to chuck out another 2 fresh baits. We're going to be knocking it on the head shortly anyway. It's been super quiet. There's been the 2 fish caught all night. So, 2 fresh baits in the hope that I can stir something up. But we're losing a bit of water here now as well. We're getting close to low tide, but I think it's still a little bit of a time to go. But yeah, just get some fresh baits in and see what happens, eh? Right, so they're out anyway. And I've just discovered I've forgotten my head torch, so that's brilliant for the walk home. Well, not for the walk home, I'm not walking home, but for the walk back to the car. So I'm going to pack a few bits away, give them a good 20 minutes. But the way things are going, it's not looking promising, to be honest. It's super quiet. But you never know. Lucky last cast, might get it. Yeah? You just cast it out, ain't you? Yeah. Yeah, he cast one in front of me. Oh. Dirty butter! That's more like it, dog, what I mean? Hey? Oh, look. Probably drive on the playground. Yeah. It's a really long skinny playground. Oh, I've got what I'm in to them, it's bigger than yours. It's bigger than yours? Oh, well done, mate. Get to the fish.
Does it count?
Ah well, Nobby's just had a conger. I've just went over to film it, did a whole piece, taking the mick basically, because he was taking the mick out of my £3 7-ounce Smooth Hound, and he was saying that his one's going to be bigger, but it turned out to be a conger. So, but it didn't record as usual. You stop record by pushing the button to stop the recording, and then it starts recording, which is annoying. But anyway, but at least it's a fish, so that's cool. But yeah, I got those last two out, so fingers crossed we can get something. But it's not looking very promising. A lot of the sessions, to be honest, haven't looked very promising. But we've had a few bass recently, so I can't really grumble because we've had food for the table. So. But yeah, another 15 minutes, hopefully. Well, I am going to bring these two in now. I haven't given them even probably 15 minutes out there, but the mood is a bit subdued because the fishing hasn't been brilliant, to be honest. But 3 fish between the 5 of us, and we had sort of had quite high hopes that it was going to be quite prolific. Well, you do every time you go fishing, don't you? But yeah, it's not been brilliant. Did get my first Smooth Hound of the year, so I'm pretty chuffed about that. So yeah, I'm going to bring these in and pack it up. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, it's not as many fish as I'd like to have shown you, but hopefully next time there'll be a few more. But until the next time, please take care, stay safe. Maybe see you out there. Cheers.